run boost, the fast play out of spawn. Apex can't pick Dupree from the air, and he lands right at his feet. Great shot. ZywOo can't follow up. It's Nivera picking one kill from the heavens, and Magis has still made it towards hell. That info is granted to Vitality. They know he's here, and they heard ZywOo firing back. This time it hits. The ramp play comes through for Astralis. Nivera dropping out of heaven, and Bubsky trying to catch him. It's a messy shot. He can't kill him. Nivera with the kill, and the bomb drop, but Shox with the flank from lower. It's Device down on B on his own with no bomb.
Man, it went from looking like such a good start, right, with the run boost to find the opener. But since then, almost everything coming up in favor of Team Vitality, so it is just Device. But as we mentioned, right, this is someone that we wanted to keep an eye on here. Armed with the P250 and a 1v3 on the plate. It's not going to happen. RPK
Apex spotting outside. They're going to try and wrap main quick by the looks of things. And he sees them at a range. Device flying in, buys time for Glaive to cross, but into the FAMAS and MP9 he goes. Nivera dinked, but it doesn't matter as the round is clean as can be for Vitality. Nivera making a lot of money as well.
They go down the ramp in towards B, but guess who's already here waiting in the wings? It's this dynamic duo of ZywOo and Shox. ZywOo keeps it in the advantage of the Frenchman, and the SMGs do deliver. It's going to be 3 on the board for Vitality. Yeah, and that's going to cause the Astralis to just hit the go pedal. Out they go down through the vent and into Apex, man. He's not giving this one up. He locks in that round with ZywOo supporting from the heavens, and he cuts us. So Astralis, they've got this ramp control, but they don't have anything else past it. They try and get down into B, and to their demise, Glaive with this lurk down through Secret from earlier on. We'll have to duck down Secret. That flash is to set Nivera up. He does go peeking in, but Device is there, and now they get this info. We get to see the head-to-head. Device versus ZywOo on the outside cross. Shox is pushed into lobby in the meantime. Bubsky's the dead man walking, and that's him removed from the round. Glaive has opened up into A, but Shox was in the lobby, remember. This is info that they have, and there he is emerging from the hut. 7 on the board for Vitality. It goes to all that utility now. RPK, he is so blind, but has Molly it off, and now they try and go ramp into ZywOo, right? Shox here as well. This is a terrifying duo to go running into. And it doesn't end well for Astralis. Dupree and Device left in the 2v3, and look at ramp. It is swarmed by Vitality in an instant. The moment they get that bomb, ZywOo still flawless. This is up against Astralis for crying out loud. Side, I tell you what, man, you need more than what Astralis have given us right now. They're never even making a dent. They're never even getting close. Apex has just dropped the bomb. Now you got this lower rotate. Magis with the deagle gets bested by ZywOo's USP. Bubsky in with his chance, and there's the double up. He has been quiet all first half long. And that little 2-piece there was a 2v4. Now gets very, very tantalizing for Astralis. Look at Device. This fight in the vent matters so much. ZywOo drops in, and RPK follows. Push and prod, even a team like Astralis.
That's crazy.
And then you've got Apex, who, you know, as we know him as this wild entry fragger. ZywOo, there's a smoke there for crying out loud. And he doubles up through it. He don't see smokes. What is happening, ZywOo? I just said some games, you know, you don't even know he's there, but this one, oh, you really do. If you are strike, it might be your turn to do that with Vitality, because they are dismantling Astralis right now. Nivera and Shoxy have absolutely wiped out this upper hit. Device left in the 1v5. They keep asking him to clutch, and he's always coming up short. Is Device pressured from main? There's the secret wrap. And
gives up the angle. Nivera, here's the flash. Shox with a blind shot. Glaive crossing, but not for long. One player made it down. Is that info apparent? Device is running, and there's the shot. Poor Bubsky picked apart as ZywOo finds a double. And Device, another 1-on-5. It feels like we've seen far too many and far too little out of this man. An impossible round to close the half. Vitality looking for 13 CT rounds on Astralis' map pick.
He's looking for anything, man. He'll take anything. Anything that Vitality are willing to give up. But RPK and Nivera, they hold their... And hit him right beneath him. Hidden right under Glaive's nose. is the IGL on the other side, but it doesn't matter because Shox is going to snipe him down beforehand. Vitality onto 15.
Might want to have to call for some rotations, but he's only seen Shoxy. There's ZywOo spotted as well, but Nivera on the flank from the ramp finds him inside of the door. It is done, surely. There's no way back in. Device might be able to catch Shoxy, looking the wrong way. Shox the master of the L-bend, and it's a 5-on-2 with the bomb planted to close the first map.
Nivera here, trying to be the man to close it. But it's going to be Apex to seal the deal. Vitality 16-2 Astralis on Astralis. Flashed out of the angle, gives a bit of room over to dupreeh. However, there's this swing, and dupreeh picks it up. It's now ZywOo in a 1 versus 3. Wildfire on the AWP, and a Wildfire in the heart. There's the first. dupreeh taken out of the round. Device now posted up. ZywOo gonna have to go toe-to-toe versus Denmark's best. And the nade does deal with Magisk. Time's run out for Device, and so he's just running away. He'll keep the flawless KD, but Vitality get their first on the board, and it's all on the back of ZywOo. Device with the unscope, and now he's low, and there is still ZywOo ready to come through those long doors. Zip should be able to save this round from getting out of hand, and he does deny the bomb plant. That's crucial. ZywOo with the backstab, and now a double up as well. Oh, ZywOo! Absolutely unchained as he's in with a third. Now the AWP in his hands as well. Low performance. And here on Dust, and now he's left to go toe-to-toe versus the best. Magisk has got to dig deep, man. He wants to try and keep them on the back foot, but ZywOo is not missing a beat. Such a good...
No way to retrieve it. You've got to fight your way through for Astralis, and while Device will deck one with a Glock, these USPs at range should be picking apart the Danes. 2-on-1 for Magisk. Again, left in another very difficult clutch, and he has not been good for them so far. At least ZywOo is dead. That's what he's telling himself, but Nivera looks to go through this smoke. There's the spot. dupreeh seen smoke down. They're going to have to run through.
And into the maws of Apex they go. He's lit them up, and yeah, they lose ZywOo down here in CT, but all the trades are coming up in favor of Vitality.
There's the flash popping back. It does do good damage off of the spray of the MP9. RPK finds Magisk and Zip, both picking up the deagle, and this one is done as can be. It's a flawless anti-eco as you would expect on a map such as Dust 2.
To juggle it out of there. Really doesn't want them to get their hands on it. He's got two of them. Akimbo AK's down in CT spawn for Apex. Long wrap in for Zip. And while it has dealt with the first, ZywOo set up here at the ramp, making quick work of these pistols. They're getting close. He's onto the USP. And ZywOo, man, it's just now forced them to commit to this short push. No one's even aware. ZywOo's making a lot of noise. With that CZ, he fires off into mid and deals with Device all the way back in T-spawn. The AK besting. Astralis don't know it yet, but they are walking into the most stacked site that they could. dupreeh boosted up above this smoke, but not the freebie onto Nivera. RPK down in the pit, offering up one hell of a fight, and Astralis don't like what they see, but Device will deal with him. Now a man close, also caught in the fray. Back of the site, it's ZywOo, the only hope for the A-bomb site now, and Glaive bests him in the head-to-head. Shox doesn't quite drop the bomb, and Glaive is now given his chance at the clutch. Spots Apex at long, but with time being the factor here, he needs these kills. And there's the first, but Apex with the immediate trade.
PK needs to be ready for the late long lurk as Zip has the Glock coming out on his own.
Oh, misflick from ZywOo, but it's mopped up by Apex, and now RPK can rain these flashes over to assist. The flash assists come through, and RPK is wizened to that long play. RPK, huge role for him. Feeling that pressure to take the advantage back. There's the freebie onto Magisk, but piece by piece, the rest of Vitality are falling apart.
Yeah, this is almost certainly a retake round, right? They've got the B control, they've cleared that one out, they know where Astralis are going, but it's come at one hell of a cost. Flashing through the smoke, RPK doesn't want to go, he sees the cross on that jump, and now they're going to try and spam him through the smoke. Can he kill Glaive? No. The bomb makes its way to the site safely. ZywOo posted for a pick onto dupreeh, keeps things even keel. The bomb can't cross with these Molotovs down, and the nade could spell disaster for Astralis. A taste of their own medicine as Device is left in a clutch, and ZywOo looks for the ace.
Nivera's going to steal it away, but that is such an important round. And if you're Astralis, you're so happy, man. ZywOo could not be further away from this round. He's so out of it. So instead, we're looking at the rest of Vitality to try and hold on, but RPK will deliver. And now as they go back, they accidentally throw themselves potentially into the arms of this double AWP setup. Nevera has just left B, but look at ZywOo wrapping into top mid. And oh, the game is afoot. dupreeh with the trade at least. ZywOo out of the round. And overtime still on the cards. 30 seconds. dupreeh with a big kill onto Nevera. Not normally the AWPer, but there he is going blow for blow with Vitality's second AWP. Apex good for the kill onto Device, and now time is of the essence for dupreeh. If he doesn't win this 1v2, this game's in overtime, and that's Vitality back in this one. He's going to the site with 2 players in it, and time is of the essence. It's a lock-in. We're going to overtime. Vitality, they give them in that first half, but Nevera here on this secondary AWP. He's not a man to be trifled with. In a team with ZywOo, it's hard to even get a mention, but Nevera has been looking good on that secondary AWP. dupreeh going up and over, cancels him out, and now Shox has to make some kind of heroic stand, but he can't. Instead, ZywOo, first point of rotation, and the double up is in. He's put this back in favor of Vitality. Zip trying to get that bomb. Arrive, they spot Glaive back in the site, but look at Device already at the crossroads, ready to try and get stuck in with this AWP, although losing Glaive, that's Device's signal to retreat. He's waving the white flag. He's gotten out of there. He's fallen back towards long and now posts up for this retake. Man advantage for Astralis, and it's extended even further by Device. Shox and ZywOo, they said how they love playing together, but Shox doesn't have the choice anymore. He's lost his mate back in the bomb site. A 1v4 required. The lineup is in, but dupreeh keeps it.
To A, dropped into spawn for Shox. He walks right past Magis, who is hurt. He hits a nade. Now it's a mid to B. Shox catches that rotate. It's only Glaive in the site. Magis and Glaive gone, and Vitality a masterful split into B. Astralis never knew what hit him.
Shox isn't even waiting to try and deal with these players, but yeah, that's where he gets put to an end. Device left up in the 1v4, and this is a save, right? You never want to save an OT, and they give him no choice. They hunt him down. Vitality onto 17.
Initially for Vitality with the bomb leaving B, but they go back to it, and now the pickup from Nevera, another opener for Vitality in what could lead us to a second overtime.
Shox again with the lurk, and once again he's taking heads off. He's finding success. Magisk is just the lurk magnet. Zip will at least trade it. However, while all this has been going on, this A site is now compromised. Glaive dropping the molly to try and slow them down, but that's not going to stop the onslaught. That will from dupreeh at least, and now a 3-on-3 open. Maybe a chance for Astralis after all. Nevera gives up that peak, and through the long smoke goes Glaive, but to his demise, it's left to Apex in the 1v2 to try and get it to overtime, and he's going to do it. 3 in the round, 18-18.
Could have been their worst BO3 of all time. Instead, they want to build up as many as they possibly can. Fast out long, Nevera leading the charge. There's a triple play, quad play in fact, with a player in the pick. Glaive peeks out with a flash and they're all blinded. RPK dead. Nevera trying to hunt the trade, cannot do so. And his team swing off the back of it. It's a mop up, it's a mow down. It's a 20th round that Astralis need. They have 2 chances to do it. That's a pick. That could be it. That could be the start of something new in the third map. Inferno, Nevera's double scope. They're peeking him from lower and upper at the same time. ZywOo's pushing B, but he gets a pickup. Magis finding that opener with the AWP. Again, this double AWP is the solution, and Device is the problem inside of B. That might be it. It's
solidifying that third map, keeping themselves out of elimination unless Apex has anything to say. But we so often say retaking this B site, a man down. Magis. It's not doable, and Magis makes it so. If they do come back into this B site, then we're there. And here's the hold. You're running in with 10 seconds left into a stacked B bomb site, and no kills have come through for Astralis yet. It's ugly, it's messy, and they're getting chased down by Team Vitality. Just like that, the round goes in favor of the Frenchman, and they even lose dupreeh after time. On one map, that's what you're left with here. So now they pick up the pace, now they try and rush down these players, and as expected, it's pretty one-sided for Vitality. They mop up pretty much everyone. No contest, it's only Glocks. So this third round is solidified, and they keep it nice and clean as well.
Beautiful stuff. Nevera's flexing on him right now in this long position. I love to see fake.
Magic should discover this anyway. Doesn't matter. They're fasting up through mid. Oh dear. Astralis might have just dug their own graves. They've gone into the stack site. They had an empty B site. 10 seconds time might be the problem. Masuta with the hold of a lifetime. There it is. Into the crossfire. And Masuta hot off the bench. He was waiting to get stuck in.
Do they know?
He's up on the bike trying to ride this one to victory. There's the first, but both players already up short-sided. Glaive is not aware. There's a couple of warning shots. And oh, you don't give Glaive a warning. Oh, he gets them all. It's Glaive. Thanks to Nevera. He's done a great job of feigning this idea that, yeah, it's me. I'm the guy that was here to begin with. And ZywOo never even peeked. Now he emerges. And that is a perfect example of a bait and switch. Now, I tell you what, Glaive didn't fall for it originally.
Force buy goes nowhere. Astralis know what's happening. They know what they're up against, and they're going to take every liberty to take down Vitality. Pushing down the middle is Magis, finding the first. The nades double up. And this should be a clean sweep for Astralis. 13 rounds almost guaranteed in this position. This is going to have to be one of the most incredible comebacks for Vitality on the T side of Inferno against...
Keeps the 4v4 open, and the A play, the true nature of this round, now looking to come through, but 3 strong here. Device is a little ways away, but Dupree offering up a hell of a hold. Now the wrap from Device, and this might be the deal sealed. Nevera needs to do something incredible, and it's not going to happen. Magis down in the pit puts 15.
Shuffling backwards, step by step. A minute on the clock, and Vitality lining up the execute.
And it all comes down to a B play, a hope that you can break this B site down, but Glaive is already here, flashing them, holding them back, just delaying anything, and in through the smoke goes Glaive, and down goes Vitality. Astralis lock it in, and they now have taken that crown off the head of Vitality.